Alright, so I'm working on the last of the tombstones. I have 4 here, and then this, I'm probably going to make like some smaller ones, so there's probably going to be 4 there. And I think that'll be it for tombstones. But everything's running out there. It's super foggy outside. It's really nice. Looks really good. It kind of gives me an idea of what it's going to look like whenever I run my fog. So I might run a little fog tonight just to see what it looks like, because it'll stay in the air for a really long time because it's already foggy and humid shit and cold. But yeah, I did that. A couple candles that are done over there that are gonna go out with these stones. And yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I still haven't done that reaper, and I'm gonna probably do them tonight because Halloween is next Saturday. And right now it's Wednesday? Yeah, it's Wednesday. So that's where I'm at. The last batch of tombs have been foamed. Quick word of advice. Always unplug your soldering iron or any hot tool like that right when you're done using it, because I've just left it on to let the residual plastic burn off of it so that it wouldn't have shit all over it. And I was literally leaving this room and I flipped the light off, and just out of the corner of my eye I saw that little light on it. And had there not been a light, or I had just not been looking in the right spot, I would have just left that shit on. And it most likely wouldn't have started a fire or anything, but it's really close to that other extension cord that's live, and it's sketchy. So turn your shit off whenever you get done using it. Or unplug it, like completely unplug it. This one, I don't know, this is the only soldering iron I've ever had, and it doesn't have a switch on it, so it's just always on. Oh yeah, and it also doesn't help that there's like 500 pounds of fireworks over here. But I don't really be, like, I do not grind or weld in here, because I haven't done any projects this year that have needed me to use the welder or grind. I did have to grind to make posts for that, I'm gonna have to, but I always do it outside just because that's just some sketchy fuckery right there. That's just like unbelievably dangerous. Like gunpowder in general is just so unstable that, you know, like just static from your finger can make that shit go off. So I really do need to get that stuff out of here. I'm probably gonna take it to our crib in Oklahoma, because that's where we'll be shooting fireworks. We're selling fireworks too. That's why I have so many, because I was selling them too. This is like less than a quarter of the shit, all that I had. So. But just saying, don't leave shit on, and don't, you know, work with hot shit and leave shit on. That's the moral of the story. Got all the fronts and the sides and those stones done. Got my canvas soaking for my monster mode guy. And I'm about to make the monster mode mix and mix it up with that fucking rig. No capping. I just eyeballed the water in this mix. I mean, it looked like the joint compound came out perfect. It might be a little thick, but since I had some paint to it, it'll be good. Alright, well, I think this consistency is about right. I heard that you want it to be like thick pancake batter. Mine might be a little thicker than that, but I want it to be thick. I want it to, like, you know, hold up a lot, hold up well. Just getting it nice and fine, getting all the dust pockets out and shit. And I'll start putting them together. This little cheap drill though can like not handle this. Like, it smells like burning electronics right now. Alright, I got the Reaper done pretty much how I want him to look. He's looking good. I honestly though don't see this thing drying until like right before Halloween, because this thing is wet and thick. This shit is so messy. I was wearing gloves and I still got my whole shit fucked up. But I think it was worth it. I think it does look way better than the Flex Seal Reaper that I made. I'll show you that real quick in case you haven't seen it yet. See, this guy's like head is kind of collapsed. I need to put some more chicken wire in his head. It's hot out here and this guy's sweating. Alright, I got the box fan on him. I'll let him dry for a few days. At the end of the year, or at the end of after Halloween, I should say, I'm gonna do like a little comparison video of Monster Mud Reaper guy I made to the Flex Seal guy I made. Just how it hold up through, you know, being in the haunt and how much it costs and, you know, everything, which one's easier and all that. But the true test will be these making it through Halloween, so it'll be in November when I do that. Alright, well you can't really see it that well, but the box fan's been on this guy for like 5 hours and his upper half is pretty much completely dry, which I'm really surprised by because this shit was thick and wet, so. Alright, I added a real bright green LED behind the butler guy, and he's more of a grave digger guy than a butler, but he was originally a butler. Yeah, I got the green flood put in. I made it so I wasn't hitting the house next door, and a few of those tombstones of this last batch, that last batch of tombstones is gonna go back there, and that Reaper's probably gonna go back. The Reaper's probably gonna go back here in the background, or on the far right side in the very back. So I have the Thunder, the Storm controller, like on the music that's playing in the garage. I know that's why it's going so crazy. It actually syncs up to music really well. So this is the only other tombstones that I've had problems with, and I think it's just because I did a really shitty job of foaming the other piece to the other side. After Halloween though, I'm gonna rip all these off and redo them with Gorilla Tape, or Gorilla Glue. Because, I mean, great stuff works, but it's really not, you know, really super sticky and strong. So, I mean, this will do for this year, but I have had 2 go down now. So I think we're about to get a cold front tonight too, so that's why I brought this one, because it was still standing, but I could tell it was leaning a little bit. So. Alright, here's this one patched up, and there's the rest, just drying from paint. And once those are ready and this is ready, tomorrow they'll go out. I gotta go buy some more rebar and cut it up and everything, but I don't have anything to do tomorrow, so that's what I'm gonna do. And probably won't see that till the next video, and I think the next video is either gonna come out next week on Thursday or Friday. So either the day before or 2 days before Halloween will be like the last build video. So it'll probably be like a good amount of stuff I'm gonna add to it before then. So hope everyone's ready. It's crunch time, and Halloween is like, what, 9 days away? So yeah. Back up, you blew it. Went too fast. Back up, you blew it. Went too fast. Back up, you blew it. Went too fast.